Everyone knows the show Thomas and Friends. The TV show started in 1984. Less, but still quite a few people know of the show Tugs, Thomas's sister series, started in 1989 by David Mitton and Robert D. Cardona, who were also the director and producer of Thomas and Friends. Tugs only had one season before it got cancelled, as they couldn't find an American investor for the show. Of course, there are a lot of details I'm missing, so if you want to learn more, I suggest you watch the Unlucky Tugs video on it. Link in the description. So now, you're probably wondering, how is this boat show called Tugs and Thomas and Friends in the same universe? Well, there's actually quite a bit of evidence to suggest that they're in the same universe. Evidence number 1 is that after Tugs was cancelled, David Mitton went back to Thomas and Friends for season 3. As director, he brought several props from Tugs to Thomas and Friends, including Big Mickey the Crane, OJ, repainted of course, SS Vienna, the Fulton Ferry, and the Coast Guard. And here is also a montage of the rest of the models featured in Thomas and Friends, brought on from Tugs. So my theory is that after the Roaring Twenties, when steamboats weren't used as readily, they were all sold off, some for scrap, and some ended up in the hands of Sir Topham Hatt, as he was in desperate need of boats. So he bought a couple, including OJ, Vienna, 10 Cents, and Sunshine. Of course, you all are probably thinking like, well, that's just a theory, Zach. Well, I have more proof. Evidence number 2. What I'm about to say is going to blow your mind. In the original script of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, there's a mention of 2 tugboats talking to Thomas, and I bet those 2 boats would be 10 Cents and Sunshine. Unfortunately, it got cut from the final movie, like most things did in that movie. Evidence number 3. Now look at this magazine cover from the 80s or 90s. See what I'm seeing? Thomas the Tank Engine next to, guess who? Sunshine. Now of course, you're probably thinking, Zach, it's a toy magazine. Of course it's gonna have the toys that they sell. Evidence number 4. Now in this shot of a episode from season 3, look what's in that truck. It's Billy Shoepack's dynamite, which means he probably sells dynamite to Sir Topham Hatt to use at the quarry. And this is proved in the episode Rusty the Rescue. Sir Topham Hatt says,
"We are going to be blasting for the next 2 weeks," he said.
I think this proves it. So some may still be thinking, well Zach, this is all just minor coincidences, and Thomas and the Magic Railroad isn't even canon. Well, the next bit of evidence is undeniable proof that Thomas and Tugs are in the same universe. Are you ready? Evidence number 5. Now in this one shot of the episode Toby's Discovery from season 5, you can see a rundown mine. But let's zoom in. Do you see what I'm seeing? Now a lot of people probably know what I'm about to talk about. But in this one shot, you can see a piece of what appears to be a building with a white circle with a line in the middle. Well, guess what? This piece of wall belonged to something. It belonged to the munition factory sign. Don't believe me? Look at them side by side. This is the munition factory sign. It's even been proven in the Thomas Wiki. Everything makes sense now. I think this is undeniable proof that they're in the same universe, but of course, theories are just theories, but still, this has been the Tugs theory. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this new content style. What will happen next? I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we?